is Space Guy.
Wog turd.
Red Eye Flight.
But now that we're done with the pit, coming right back to it. Because we still need some star pieces to collect.
This chapter isn't over.
And you can't go back into there, like, right after you finish.
Oh, right, because of the extra plot, right?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you're the champion, but no, you're not allowed back in there anymore.
Oh, fine.
Just get the fuck out. Yeah. It's kind of a weird... I don't know what's going on there, but we'll be able to go back there in a little while. But first, star pieces.
Love the star pieces.
So many.
Stunning video.
They hide them in, like, the most retarded areas. Like, I don't know how you'd find these without having some sort of guide or something.
I love the ones they... I love the ones they hide behind stuff.
Yeah, those ones are tricky, and sometimes they'll, like, have a little piece peeking out around the corner, so you can kind of tell that it's there, but the ones that are underneath the ground...
Like right there?
Yeah. The ones that are underneath, you just have to, like, butt stomp everywhere and hope you find it. Which I'm not going to do.
Back into the
So, today, I created a Google+. Not today I created it, but I had one, and I don't use it because no one uses it. But anyway, I had a picture of me and Face Guy. We were in a... He spent the night, and so did someone else, and him and I were in the same bed. They took a picture of us. This is context for everyone else. You know what I'm talking about. And I put that on my Google+. I have a gay uncle. He saw it, and it doesn't help that the caption said me and my boo.
Oh!
Yeah, because it's an inside joke. So he was like, he told my dad, and he's like, hey, I think Alex is, or Wog Turd's gay. And he's like, you should see the pictures. And then he like saw, and then my dad texted me, and he was like, oh, that's cool. You have a boyfriend. And I was like, no.
You know what's funny about that is that's not the first time people thought we were like together like that.
Not? The things I learned
We're just really
in
good
LP.
bros.
Yeah. So it was pretty funny trying to explain to my dad that no, it was like a sleepover thing, which sounds even more gay than just saying.
Just me and my bro sleeping over.
Yeah, just
and
me and my bro
spooning.
sleeping over, and I was like, and he was like, oh, I'll have to tell your uncle that you're not part of the club, and I was like, no. And then I was like, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
You have to make that clear.
Yeah. But yeah, I just thought it was really funny that he totally was just like, oh, you have a boyfriend.
Oh,
And I was like,
you finally get
Dad, you've
this
asked me
one.
before if I was gay, and I told you no. Why wouldn't I have told you then? You have a gay brother. It's like, obviously you're okay with it. I have no reason to be afraid of telling you. I just thought it was really funny.
You're just lucky you didn't have like some uncle that was like really hating
Yeah,
gay
super,
people.
like, yeah, like, super crazy. What are you, some sort of faggot?
Thank God.
I thought that was pretty funny.
So
So I gotta.
we got the email here.
Yeah, I think this is from that kid that we saved in the pit.
Mm.
I don't know how he got my email. Don't email me, kid.
You go into
it's
the
probably
back
'cause you signed up
alleys,
for
your
that,
email is up on every single wall.
Yeah, they just like write in all the bathrooms in Rogueport.
Well, that's how they spread your email in this world. Instead of, like, you know, just through affiliates who share your email, they just post it on everything, on the walls.
Instead of for
It's
a
just
time,
Mario's.
it's for world saved, call this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you need someone killed or something, assassinated.
Oh shit,
What's
speed
up
up.
with that stupid-ass blimp?
I gotta speed up because now we have to go back to Glitzville. Now that we left, if you go back, you'll be able to
You
go
gotta
back.
watch that every time you use it?
Yeah. You could skip the part where the blimp's in the sky and it looks at Glitzville, but that's it.
Not to mention
You
that
have to
there's no
watch it.
pipe to Glitzville later on, so... Well,
Yeah, it's
in the sky,
kind of
but-
bullshit. I could still suspend my disbelief if they did it just for the sake of easy transportation, but...
Alright, and now that you're back here, you can go back into the back.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, that's right, you kind of beat everyone. Okay, you can go back there.
Oh, Jolie.
There's a couple of things I still need to get back there. There's some star pieces, too.
Ah, fucking star pieces.
Yeah, they're a huge pain. But you gotta
They're
get...
also boring as hell.
Yeah.
See, I never tried actually beating the pit a second time. Do you actually get anything for that?
I'm not sure, because I haven't done it either. I could only handle going through all those fights once. It's just too much. I don't know, I think I beat it a long time ago. I think you just, like, face Rockhawk again at the end, and then you get the broom, and that's it. I think there's, like, a little bit of change of dialogue, like, oh, our famous rematch, and then you beat him, and it's like, I can never win.
Well, of course, this is not the last you see of Rockhawk.
Goes into depression.
Yeah. Actually, it's true, yeah. We'll actually see him again a little bit later.
But I don't want to spoil that one, because that is awesome.
Yeah. Let's just say it's pretty great. So, for some reason...
The fuck is all this noise coming in through my mic?
For some reason, even though we beat Rockhawk and we're obviously the best, we got it taken out of the system for some reason, so we can't just go back in and be at the top.
I bet you any money it was the last thing Grubba did before they hauled him off to the pen.
It's like he's like on the brink of death and he just like, let's delete, hits the delete key on his laptop.
Because the delete key just deletes everything.
All of Mario's.
Well,
not a selected file and then puts it to the recycling bin.
Haven't you seen like hacking in any sort of TV show?
Oh, that's true. Very true. Access denied. Access granted.
Slammed on those keys fast enough and now I'm in.
Never use the mouse for anything. Type all the time.
Yeah. Most
true,
computers don't even have mice. It's just like a complete DOS prompt. Even if it has like an operating system.
I never understood when they're trying to like when a thing comes a prompt comes up for a password, and they just type. I mean, are they just doing combinations of letters and numbers and stuff, or like, what can you type that would just
wiping your
go
feet in the
in?
ashtray?
I guess maybe you can on the fly create scripts that do, you know, like number combinations and probabilities and stuff. But I guess.
How would you even access that?
No, you just code it right there. And then you compile it and do whatever else you do when you program.
You rewrite all of Visual Basic and then you launch it. And then you code in it. Remember this awesome room that these two guys?
Yoshi was like on the ground and he just like whoop right up to you. It was really weird.
Oh yeah, it's partner teleportation.
Yeah. It gets kind of funky later on. Especially
I'm really goddamn hungry.
When you have two people following you.
I should probably go make some
Then
chicken. Oh shit,
and cook it fully this time. Oh, I was totally like thinking like, oh okay, yeah, that's where that goes. Ah. Didn't even realize it was a jump cut.
Oh, someone in Horn's actually emailing us for once, not some stupid kid. Really? They're trying to take over the world? I had no idea. I didn't get that sort of feeling.
This plot is new and
excuse me. We know because it's called dramatic irony. Mario does not.
True. Though on the other hand, he never gets to do anything else but stop people.
That was me backhanding the mic.
Jeez.
So aggressive.
Anyway, continue.
Oh, it's Luigi.
Yeah. And he's got a new partner with him.
I am suddenly interested.
I kind of like the bomb
The only good
design
part
for that
about
guy.
this game. Whoa.
The Luigi conversations, that's it.
Yeah.
It's as good
It
as
was
it gets.
wild, bro. It was pretty wild. I wonder if they knew that, like, you know, subculture, so they, like, put him in here and saying that a lot on purpose.
I wonder what the Japanese version of him is like, because obviously they had a really good translation team for this game. But
Or maybe the Japanese don't have bros, so they just kind of laugh at us with our shitty bros.
well, I'm just wondering how they handled, like, was Luigi always, like, so strange?
Well, I knew Luigi's history at one point, but I forgot
So he got all
everything
dolled
I knew.
up. I was one hot sacrifice, bro.
You should have seen me.
Oh, I bet there is fan art of that already.
I wouldn't doubt it.
If not, I can count on Screaming Idiot to draw it.
His stories are like, come on, man. You know this isn't true. Don't even try.
Yeah, but on the other hand, he can get book sales done, so he's beating Mario in that respect.
That's true. Well, Mario doesn't know how to read, so...
True.
There's speaking of their creative direction they went with the translation, there's also something about Partner later on that they definitely took in a different direction.
I
fact,
sort of
next
hinted to
partner.
that in the thread in that I went right out and said it. But I'm not in that video, so I'm not going to go over that again.
Yeah, I'm glad that they did what they did to that, and I'll talk about it when the time comes. 'Cause that would have been really strange.
Will you?
Very
Will
Japanese.
you remember?
I will.
you remember me?
Oh, we won't let him forget.
I will remember you.
Just say Japan, and I'll immediately think of it.
Luigi's done talking.
Japan.
It's very Japanese. Weird. Oh. Let's see what his partner has to say.
It's very Japanese. It's all manga and animes. And
That's
tentacles.
right.
That's a good point.
Luigi dressed as a bride. God, that's great.
That was pretty awesome.
No, that was better.
His only reason for following him is just to make sure he doesn't dress up like that ever again.
to protect the world from my fate. That shit wasn't cool.
The writing for this game is so goddamn good. What's on the board today?
No one gives a shit, that's what.
It's actually behind the times. If you come back partway through Twilight Town, I think it will talk about how you won and then you gave up the belt.
Oh, is that... That's strange.
Oh
Is
shit,
it always
I
like
spoiled the next area.
package? Oh well. Let's call it Twilight Town.
See, if
We
you're
wouldn't
gonna
have found
guess
that out in the
gimmick.
next video! What the fuck?
That's just like a little taste of what's to come. Oh, there's a chest down
I
there.
bet weird shit goes
I
on.
always fail that jump.
Yes.
That one right over the river. I fuck it up every time.
Yeah, you don't really have a lot of wiggle room for, like, making it...
Wiggle room.
Wiggle waggle weeboat.
Don't shake the baby.
Oh, here's the star piece that was on the roof that you could see if you went behind the alley. And a shine sprite.
Heck yeah.
Would you like to save?
Does that mean that Delfino never got back to its formal glory because all the shine sprites are all the way in Rogueport?
Yes, it burned to a crisp. And none of them ever survived.
I'm fine with that.
I love this guy.
Yeah, so this guy is like... I don't know, the town story dude guy. He knows, like, all the lore behind Rogueport.
If you listen to a story, will a half a day or a whole day pass by?
No.
Oh.
But you will
I'll do
gain
this
5
another
wisdom points.
Yeah. But
Wisdom
I'll-
points, what are you going to use that for?
Yeah, I don't think Mario needs that.
Well, he can go to college and
Spellcasting?
get his GED.
Well, what's that?
What's a ged?
Oh, and now you're good to go back to Glitzville.
Hey, Gonzalez, I need you to do some cleaning. You know, just come back and clean up a little bit. I decided to be appropriate, considering, you know,
Back at the bottom of the shit heap.
yeah. That means we have to go all the way back to Glitzville, but let's do some other things before that.
Oh, sweet.
It's really far away. Back into the sewer. There's actually a lot of new things to do in the sewer because we got that new hammer.
Oh, nice.
Now, this area that we couldn't get into, now we're here.
Fuck that block.
So there's a couple of neat things. There's this shine sprite, but there's also these giant blocks. Hit the block. Pipe moves out. What could that possibly do?
Pipe come out.
What happens if you go in the pipe? Let's find out.
It's an adventure.
I went down the blue pipe.
Yep, fast travel.
Sweet.
It's actually going to be really useful considering some of the troubles.
Who do they
have you
think they
go
are?
everywhere.
Bethesda?
I don't remember any
no one else does
Bethesda
that.
games where you go into pipes to
Well,
get around.
still
I just
striders
had
are kind of
fast
like
travel.
pipes.
Oh, maybe Fallout 3 had
You
pipes.
ride giant cockroaches. So, you know.
Yeah, and you finally grabbed that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
That's Manny, bro.
Yeah, man. Okay, well, I can't get through here yet. This one's different color.
Let me guess. They're more fast travel. Oh, damn, bro.
But they're the places we haven't even gone to yet, so...
I'm gonna talk with my hand over my mouth this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's just... It matches the dullness of this video.
Counteract the dullness with more dullness, and then it just makes it awesome.
Oh shit, another shine sprite.
Yeah. Got a shitload of them.
Just friggin' rolling in them.
Yeah, eventually I'm just gonna have more than I can actually spend until a certain point. And then I'll spend them all in one crazy rush. But that's a little bit later on. Some little 2D section going back there, getting the star piece.
Oh, I thought this was a different 2D section.
Which one were you thinking of?
The one that went to the asshole with a bucket on his head.
Oh, no. Whoops. Ah, fuck. Well, that didn't work. Thank you, Yoshi.
I think I mentioned this in my analysis, but Yoshi is really good at taking out the trash, as it were.
Yeah, definitely. And as you saw right there, I got the Merly thing again, and it didn't give me like experience points or anything. I don't think it's happened once yet.
The coin part can be useful, but not when you're only getting like 2 coins for the enemy anyway.
Yeah. And really, I just have a lot of money anyway, so it's not really
Good thing
something-
money's useless in this world. Woo!
Yeah, I mean, the items aren't really needed.
Well,
I guess if you wanted to get all the badges, you'd need it, but...
must complete game.
Yeah, there's actually a thing that keeps track of all the badges you can get. So that is a thing.
I never filled that one out, but I did get the complete catalog, and I am very proud of doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go for that. I don't think I've missed any so far. And even if you do miss something that you can't get again, if you look into Professor Frankly's garbage bin, you can find titles that you've missed. So there's no way to, like...
But that's not a problem
Actually,
because
no.
you're a pro gamer.
That's right. And that's why I miss a whole bunch of things and people have to correct me. Okay, I think we've done enough here. Now we're back in Glitzville.
For the 3rd time in a single video.
Yeah. This is kind of how troubles go, and this is not even the worst of it. The backtracking here is very easy in comparison to what you have to do later.
The Glitzville ones are the worst, though, because of the commute.
There's a certain trouble that has to do with hot dogs that is a total bitch if you don't know about it ahead of time.
It's better than the roundabout fetch
I like hot
quest
dogs.
Which ones?
The ones that require you to take an item to like 50 different places on the world.
Yeah. Usually they don't have you go to Glitzville for that, but usually you can just fast travel. It's not too bad.
Still.
Okay, so we have to go clean up the storage room. For some reason there's just like dirty pants everywhere.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
And yes, you see the animation every time.
Yeah. Plays the noise, pops up.
Ah. This is cool.
This is grim and gritty, realistic gameplay.
Just want to check in here to see if there are any pants, but nope. There are no pants in here. You never know. Any pants in the vent? I guess not.
Nice volume.
What's in here?
I never actually came back to the vent later on.
Nothing really going on in there.
Hmm.
She just stands there quietly.
Well, you know,
That would
she's
have been a
filing
great time
shit or
for
something.
Yeah.
There's more when you drop back down?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
They came back in and dropped the pants.
The pants respawned. Two guys went in, the pants came off.
Oh, and now comes the kick in the nuts part of this trouble.
Yeah, you go back, you're like, hey, I cleaned it up, and it's like, get the fuck away, you need to go somewhere else. So you have to go all the way back to Rogueport and give it to a guy named Goomfrey. Great. At least we have the power of editing.
It's like it never happened.
Yeah. That's like a 2 to 3 minute walk just to get back here. Such a pain in the ass. And this one's Goofy. It's like impossible to tell otherwise. You just have to know.
I think you deal with him in an earlier trouble though, and so you know that he fixes
he does the
problems.
package.
Yeah.
And so to give him all the pants, you have to do them one at a time.
At least he talks fast.
Yeah. Still very annoying that you have to.
Why do you
keep
have to do that one at a time? That is utterly stupid.
Well, why did you have to run on a wheel for like 10 minutes in Super Paper Mario?
Bad game.
Is it like meta commentary on game design, or is it just trying to stretch the thing out? The question of the ages.
I think it's a little bit of both.
We got an extra 5 minutes of gameplay.
It really
I know. Collect 100 pants, and then they have to give them to someone. But instead of being able to do multiples, so give all of them at once, you do it each individually. That's like 2 hours.
And
yes,
then
it is.
After you give him all the pants,
We
you have
hit
to,
26 hours now.
you have to come back here to talk to her to get the reward.
23 hours now.
Yeah.
27 hours. 27.
This took me 27 hours.
Award's not even really that good unless you're really hard up for cash.
Yeah, and you would be better off just like going into the pit and fighting your way back up.
Yeah, but then you have the problem you have, which is that everything is chumps.